morena o re thuse kaofela morena o re thuse kaofela morena o re thuse kaofela morena o re thuse. We are back mfana ninta. Hey ka joko re shoota ka mafifi hira la.
Re shoota ka mafifi ntaka.
Re wile hape ko mafifi. Okay, disclaimer guys, I would like to apologize for last week episode, right? E khatile nyana somewhere.
Yeah, he khatile because
so
of
yeah, there was technical difficulties. Dilo tse di rahala ba ke re nna le bana moreneng. Re sa hola so hola moreneng. It's one of the things that di rahala. And Joe, wait it. Every time we get the podcast, they're interviewing someone and they always say, we were saying this off air.
Oh, okay. Hey, off air.
Because I had off air. You know that you're telling the word no.
Mara last week Beskala off air.
The first one, somebody was a report. You know, tell the word off air. Like, come on. Like in the Lambor. I love we say that's so productive.
Yeah, man.
But anyway,
Sure, it's your boy Mushimono Mupula. Nabare kankani kamoriba. Kichwa kai, kichwa bushi.
Are we practicing the trail?
Yeah, wait.
How we practice
your boy.
Anyway, Nagato, Joe. I
didn't. Anyway, somebody told me voice over, so Katalo Bora the whole show.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, anyway. Getting right into it, right?
Sure, boy.
Last time we did team, Max at Hapasil. Hey, we let go so sick.
So, post.
Because a Katile last week.
Yeah.
So I want us to continue on the topic of like God taking. I really takes the good. So if I pay like you're not good, according to them, but like God takes the good, He leaves the rubbish. The rubbish we will
Yeah.
So I want us to continue on that part where you were explaining your part, right? Your side of that guy Osela Nabiala for 33 years. Useless.
No, I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, so I want us to continue on the fact that when you lost your mom, blaming God, right? And saying that you feel like there were better people to have died.
Yeah.
Is that the correct English? And Shangi Hayo today, na English.
Yeah.
So that part where you said, that part.
Yeah, you see, in the beginning, John, when I found out that she passed away, it was like that. You understand? So it was like that, and I felt like, okay, but there are so many people in the communities that God should have decided to take them instead of my mother, because I think I was writing my last exam, meaning I still needed her for some time until maybe I graduate. But here's the thing. Because the way my mother died, it just took me to passed away.
Yes.
She died anyways.
Okay, cool.
Okay, bye. R.I.P. Love you, moms. So I remember there was a lady in Onegetanale. I think she texted me. So I think this week I'm no longer about the bad guy wako community, but I think I want to remember the positives. So I'm just briefly. So I remember like this lady was like, yeah, but remember Jesus didn't die alone on the cross. He was with other people. So yeah, so at least on the same week, so at least on the same week that your mother passed away, there's Nelson Mandela and baby Jake Matlala. It's like baby Jake Matlala.
Baby Jake. Sorry.
Anyways, he's a legend, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out to RTG. I don't know that baby.
So she told me that, and it's like, okay, those are one of the things. So now, gets a time where I need to graduate, doc. I don't have outfit. I don't know who to call. I call my pops. It's like, hey, the guy. It's like, I was like, okay, like I just finished my course, so I'm graduating and stuff. And a nigga was like, Joe, you should have told me that you're doing your final year. Anyways, excuses. But I want to take you to a point where... Okay. So, I want to take you to the time where I looked up in the sky. I think it was around past 11 or 12. There's no money go high. No one is going to send me money. And I'm like, I call my grandmother, like, I need to graduate. You understand? I need to attend the graduation ceremony.
Yeah.
You understand? And then she's like, hey, nangwana karena selo barena. Nerutlo go thusha. Yeah, okay. It's okay. But then I remember looking up into the sky. It's like, God, I know I'm going to graduate. So around 3:30, Joe, 3:30, I receive a call like, hey, Joe, I heard that you're graduating tomorrow. Where are you? I'm in PTA. Can we go to True Earth at least? Let me buy you some stuff.
Who called you?
Some uncle of mine.
Your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So he called me. It's like, I'm in PTA. I heard that you were graduating. So can we meet? And then we got there. The nigga is like, take anything that you want. You remember that slim tie that I used to have?
Slim tie, yeah. And
then there was this other
I don't want to go back to that time.
I want to remind you the outfit. Yeah. You'll probably know it. And then there was this other shirt, a silver, in a silver tape. So those were... You remember that one again?
Okay, continue.
So he bought me those stuff on Twara. But again, God gives and take, Joe, on Twara, because I don't think if my mother was still alive, maybe my daughter would be 6 years old, or should be alive, or should be here. Because really? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Why do you honestly feel that way, though?
Because by the time I felt the void of loving someone that I cannot love romantically, she came. You understand? Tosh, don't do that. Okay. I don't understand why you doing that, Joe. Okay, come on. So, and then I had my daughter. Then it was, that void was filled at some point. I remember, I don't know, if there's any woman that I could ever love more than anything is this one.
Yeah.
Actually, more than my mother. So it's one of those things. It's give and take, dog. It's give and take. So
you saying that? Do you feel like your daughter closed that void that you were feeling when your mom passed away, or like replaced her in a sense?
Both, because the void is filled, and then again, not necessarily replacing, but anytime I look at her, I feel those like that fulfillment, and I feel like the resemblance is also there. You see, like sometimes I look at her like, oh, Florence. You understand? So it's one of those things. It's one of those things. So I feel like he gives and take.
So like after your daughter, then, because when your mom passed away, right? It was that thing of now you blaming God.
Yes.
It was like, Damani Joe 33 years.
Yeah.
So do you feel like your daughter managed to restore your relationship with God in a way?
She did. If you could remember, Joe, now you've been my friend for I don't know how many years, more PTA. She did. Yeah. Yes, she did, because if you could check her names, Joe, beside her being Kim, her other name is Tori. So Tori, sure. And then her other name is Faith. You understand? Because I remember she
okay,
she was the Faith that kept pushing me to a point where even if Nekisena Zaka could make it to work, you understand? Because I needed to go grind for her, you understand?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. So I feel like,
but with God specifically.
Yes, I did have a perfect relationship with God.
Did you come back?
Yeah?
Or you never left?
Did I come back?
Yeah. To God, like
you mean now?
I mean, when your daughter now, when your mom left, it was a thing that now we are blaming God or stuff like that, right? So you saying, I'm asking if your relationship with your daughter kind of restored your relationship with God, because it's like God took, now He has given. Thank you.
Yeah.
For the gift.
Yeah, it restored my relationship with God. I think that's when I actually started going back to church. This is now 2014, somewhere there.
Hey,
Yeah. So I started I think I started going back to church around that time, and then I had I think at 2016, but then I was still blaming God and stuff. But when she came, that's when I realized, okay, God is really there. How can she give me a baby girl? How can he give me a baby girl? And then that thing is just there. I just love this woman, and then I feel like at least now I can feel like I wanna work for someone, I wanna protect someone and be there for them. But anyways, this topic is Interisa.
You know, KP. Today's episode is sponsored by KP.
Shout out to KP Joe. KP Rukupa sponsoring.
Oh, anyway. Yeah. What did I wanna say? Oh yeah, because this I referenced this topic out of the book of Job, right? And it said when God came back to Job to answer that guy, he said something like, "When are you looking at the world at this small portion, right?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I can give you some few minutes to manage the whole world and tell me if you can do better." So it was that thing that what you were feeling, it's you judging out of that small portion, and there's still a whole world. He said there must be balance. He gave some animals Joe but Hebrew.
So why is that even funny?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but it's that thing that we tend to like you were saying, judging God's justice out of that small portion of your life, not realizing that there's a whole other world, like there's a whole universe that he's governing, and he has to. But anyway,
God is not God of restoration. He's restoration himself.
You
understand? God is not God of restoration. He's restoration. You understand? We're not supposed to look for a day where he'll restore things. We need to look for him, because as he comes, restoration is there. When we get to him, restoration is imminent.
It's eminent.
Shout out to Shongi.
Colloquial. Anyways, but personally, Lena, sometimes I feel like God value is not fair, Joe. It's not fair. For example, right? Let me say there's a dude, right? Who has all the responsibilities, ne? This dude has to take care of their families, stuff and all those things. That's a holy sharp.
How sharp? Do you understand
like
that? You've got mouth
like
is what's the plural of mouth?
It's mouth.
Mouth.
It's mouth.
You got a lot of mouth. He had to feed a lot of people. You have to feed a lot of people. But
because I remember there was this brew, right? I'm gonna sharp. But damani like kwa baba mreketse le koloi. How to scale Joe. First job he gets, it's still paying. Yo. Because at some point this brew was earning so much that he ran away from that job.
Wow.
Like at the Otago family get sharp, then hotel. That hotel.
Copa KP Satellite sponsor, because
no,
the sugar rush is making on touch. Like.
No, but episode next time when I
okay.
So
it's okay.
Then after hotel job, you have like what's the balance? Maybe akazamo balance. We're not saying that these people must not also be rich or whatever, right?
Yeah,
they must not. But can't it have balance? Because he knows that, like, come on, dog. You have like families to feed, you have children to take to school. You have all these things.
Go high.
Eh.
And then abasana zak. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's not fair. I don't think it's fair.
Like I look at these things, I understand that we're judging things based on those portions in but like, come on, dog. Like,
but do you think it's God though?
Well, yes. If I think it's God, because if you say your source is God, right? Right now you say that you pray to God. You are a person that's saying that I get my everything from God. So sadikiri hura dikiri guy.
Yeah, ne?
Yeah, because look, ne, somebody who does for madlozi right now, right? Oya da ka sneifi. Ayada kante kabir, whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And start paddling and doing all those things, right?
Yeah.
Expecting that okra something from that. If asaskiri haskira goma. Komadlozi.
Yeah.
So Lerona is the same thing. When we come with our sacrifices to God and saying that we come with asking with barging, because of kisugir. We come to God, we ask to God, right? And when we don't receive, I receive goma.
I receive it from God. But then with this one, Tosh, I feel like, isn't it the lack of faith that maybe things are not working out? Because sometimes maybe you're saying you believe it with your mouth, but maybe your heart is not believing. Your heart does not believe, or God can actually do it.
Yeah, probably. Because I think, I
don't know the story of Elijah or Elisha. Is it Elijah? When he got to the widow's house, you understand?
Yeah.
And then, long story short, the available vessels, and then God kept on pouring until there was nothing left where they can pour. You understand? So how do you even open up yourself? How do you even raise your faith so that God can pour unto you? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you are holding on to the things that you know, not on knowing God and actually believing that God can do it. But now I want to be wrong the entire episode. But then I feel like, again, man, there's that little bit of unfairness that we think maybe it's from God. And if it's not from God, na khopela tshwarelo.
No, modimo re khopela tshwarelo no bua kre modimo.
Like we just trying to understand.
Anyway, like I think as humans, right? We sometimes we love tangible things.
Yeah.
There's this thing like a sensor, right? Where you are not supposed to touch.
Yes.
Like you just wave at it.
You just wave.
You know that people touch that thing.
Yeah, there are people who still touch it.
People will touch that thing.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to. So I feel like as humans, given this practical example, we love tangible stuff, right? And I don't think we know exactly how to make God and faith tangible.
Yeah, ne?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because it's the thing that we believe what we don't see, so it's hard to fully believe because there's nothing tangible that we can say we can't hold on to anything.
You know what I'm saying? I like what you're saying because, bro, there are people who really achieve things and they are coming to and they are sure, man, there's no one else. It was God. You understand? There's no one else. It was God and as it was God and when on the other side, Luana, mara karapela muslina. Every morning before I leave here, I leave for work. I say, God, can you please make me productive? Bless my day. I trust you, or I can still get that promotion and stuff. Again, let me tell you a story.
Tell me a story.
Let me tell you a story because I feel like sometimes, beside us, the things that are tangible and stuff. So, do you still remember when I was still working at Midrand?
Yes, let's continue.
All right. So, as I was saying, Joy, so I think we're missing God's voice at some point. That is why maybe we're not getting into the things as fast as we should. You understand?
Like these topics, yes.
Like these topics. Because I remember, Joe, when I was still working for Midrand, God literally told me that he was going to promote me 3 times. He confirmed it in a service. He confirmed it through a person Like he told me, and then he even told me not to take the next job opportunity that was there. You understand? You remember when I went to work, go Sunlit Fashions and stuff? He told me not to do that. You understand? But because and I thought I was not hearing God, and Lord, pressure again, like hey Joe, I bet you like graduate 2014, 2016, 17, no, something got to give in. So I start making my own plans.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm no longer living within his plans. So he tells me already, no, don't take that job opportunity there. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna take it. He said second time. I remember we were in a Wednesday service. I was busy leading worship there, and then as I knelt down, again say ko pela da papa ngoba loko M flat, omo loko D like. Okay, anyways, so so I remember him telling me, Hore, don't take the job opportunity. I'm gonna promote you myself. And then I still went on and resigned. Where I was working, the very same place where he promised me a promotion. I still went on and resigned. I remember I went to consult some of the elders of the church that I was going there. And they're like, no, son, we bless the job. Take the job opportunity. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm going to take it. When I got there, it was something that God told me you were not supposed to take it. And before that, I remember and it's like, there's someone who's looking for a job in a desert. And God is saying they shouldn't take this job. And they're going to take it anyways. And I was like, yeah, you know, some people, they don't listen to God. When I got to the new workplace, 3 days down the line, that's why I realized that I made the bad decision of my life. Worst decision of my life. And then that's when I became unemployed. Stayed cooking. State So as I said, Hore, God is not God of restoration. He's restoration himself. Because kada neke resela le mangelo ijo. Wa itsipina ela solo muhulu are ankari chabani tsa haya rapela. Abilisa bafana ba mangelo.
Okay.
That elena Samuel ke bilisa bafana ba mangelo. So because of the thing, because I think my point is because I missed God's voice. I wanted to do things my way. That's why it's taking time. That's why it took a lot of time.
Okay.
You understand? But shout out to God. I'm employed.
Shout
again,
out
I'm working.
Papa.
You understand? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't think God is not fair, man. It's maybe we're missing some things, some steps, and we feel like we can do it on our own. Yeah. That's me. I don't know when I ring Joe before I prolong.
Yeah, what I'm saying. No, now I hear you, Joe. I wanna move to it moves me to the next topic, right?
Okay.
Experience. I wrote experience. Joe will no get blind. When I get to experience. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with an analogy, right? So you know how girls are, right?
Okay, I don't know how girls are, but
so listen.
Sure.
Listen, girls, they'll always try to blow you off, ne? When you greet them motily. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there was a brewer of mine. I know that this brewer was genuine. He was trying to help this girl because she had a flat tire or something, right?
Yeah.
But because it was a brewer trying to talk to the girl blew him off, right? And the brewer was like, bruh, I didn't want anything from that girl. Ne? Because I know this brewer was genuine. This brewer genuinely wanted to help with a flat tire, right?
Yeah.
But because it's a brewer talking to him, and he was like, bro, then I let her be because I wanted to help her. And I said to the brewer, how many times do brewer talk to this girl not wanting to help, right? So the girl acted out of what? Experience, right? So it brings me back to, do we have enough experience with God so that we can add out of experience knowing that, okay, God has come through this time out of this, and I know for sure that he will come through again. Do we have that much experience with Jesus?
This is but now I like talking about myself. Anyways, so now I'd say, but now I'd say this. Every time I prolonged my prayers, I never got answers. But anytime I took instant prayers, like remember in the beginning when I told you that I just looked up and said, God, I know that I'm going to graduate, and I'm going to attend the graduation, and I attended it. So there were times where like, God, I'm tired of this thing, and then he got rid of it. So I think that as well, I consider it experience, because there are times where like, okay, this one doesn't need fasting and praying. It just need me to say, God, I know that you can do it. So I don't know if I'm answering what you're saying.
In a way, you are.
So I feel like there are those things that, Tosh, there are those things that you know that God can do it, or it's God. When it happens, you know that it's God. There's no one else, or the visitors have started. So yeah. So you know it's God. There's no one else.
So how important is experience with God, in your opinion, right?
Yeah.
Do we think that maybe we get too used to God because
yeah.
Because at some point somebody will say, I'll say right?
Yeah.
Don't think you are used to God this time. Or is it that it's fine to have experience knowing that maybe when I fast kind of stuff, God answered. Or maybe when I went to the mountain.
When I'm over serious,
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's we got to laugh. This is a laughing show, anyways.
We are a laughing show. RTG. We are a laughing show.
Actually, we are laughing stocks
of the community, because rap prolong.
Yeah.
Baba rap prolong.
Hey, whenever we prolonging the topic, actually the viewers in Nyakare. Okay.
But that's the viewers. Haba viewer batuba.
Oh. Even as the viewers come like no, sorry,
the hana beleketaro. Also,
anyways,
last topic. I think you answered that one. Are you fine with how you answered that?
Because the thing is,
okay,
Tosh, there are moments where you got. For me, there are moments where you got to remember, no, man, when this thing happened, I did this, and I can still go back to God, and he will do what he did that time.
He can do it.
You understand? And he will do it because I know that time when I prayed like that, it happened, and it will happen again. Because I feel like if you had an encounter with God, it's because there were some things that you did for you to have that encounter. So you always have to reference and say, let me go back to those things.
So reference.
Yeah. So
if
for me,
how by phone,
but what's offer? Can I go now? It's the most hardworking person on earth. Anyways, Jonah, again, what I want to say, Joe, if was spanner. And then when we tell our hard work, about he really berek. I don't know why. Berek, our hard work. I work hard. We was spanning 8 hours. Go, berek. He went hard work. Anyways.
Anyway, that's it. Okay, for our last topic, because because now.
Okay.
So I was watching Young Sheldon one time, ne?
Young what?
Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon. Okay, Young Sheldon.
So when I was watching Young Sheldon, I don't know what his friend's name is, right? So he was blabbing about his faith, right? So he was kind of Christian, Catholic. Yeah, he was Catholic, that boy, remember?
Yeah.
So he was telling Young Sheldon all these things, ne? And Young Sheldon said, why are the things you're telling me making me feel bad about myself? And he said, that's how you know it's working. Kind of stuff. So I noticed that, why is it that I feel like Christianity has to make you feel bad so that you feel like that's when it's working? Like every time we feel bad. Sometimes Joe, you feel bad. Most of the things they don't come from your heart. Is that thing that you feel bad about stuff. So do you think is that how we should run things, bro? Or is it me being me? It's not that you feel bad. It's conviction.
For me, I don't think we have to feel bad all the time.
But we have to feel bad.
No.
Okay.
Actually, rejoice in the Lord. And I say, rejoice in the Lord. Why? Everything that you do in the Lord, got to give you joy. Whereas giving even giving money to you have wabana elari ola ntshitseng ranta na le ranta mafelo emana la ontsha ranta ntsaka joy ha ontsha tawa ntsaka joy. You understand? You don't have to feel emana now I don't feel like we have to feel bad all the time so that we could say it's working. I feel like we need to rejoice in the Lord. Be yourself in the Lord. Rejoice. Ejo, the word rejoice is not even be happy in the Lord. It says rejoice. It's deeper than that. You understand? Because rejoice, Ejo, it's like joy. It is how you make me feel. Every time. Anyways.
So do you feel like
the word joy?
Okay, besides joy, right? So I don't think you can be happy sacrificing, dog.
Like a fat check like the word joy.
Joy. I said what showing you in school samaburu. Another one is so anyway higher. So I get it, like maybe feel bad sometimes it's perceived as sacrifice.
But is it feeling bad though, or it's you feeling the sacrifice? Because I don't think it's feeling bad. Because when you sacrifice, it doesn't have to be nice.
It's not a thing where you feel that you are sacrificing.
You're feeling bad.
You're feeling bad that if I don't do this, Joe, or if I don't do this, maybe mudimu agasemponi. Kind of. You feel some type of way. You don't feel like it's not a thing where you sacrifice. It's a thing that you are feeling bad, Joe. Like kind of. Remember when we were where we were, the church we were at.
Yeah.
We were so caught up in like being poor is cool, kind of.
Oh yeah. So because it was
it was that Christian doctrine that you felt like when you don't have money, like it's hard for a rich man.
It's
kind of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
So it's actually really feeling bad. It's not. Yeah. It's not feeling the sacrifice.
It's not feeling the sacrifice. It's actually feeling. Hey, Mara, that church, the doctrine was crazy. I remember when you said mayonnaise is fake. That's all. Fake because yeah or no yeah, and then yeah, so
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm not about that.
That we were feeling even bad to buy proper stuff to eat for us because we felt like buying proper stuff at some point. It's like
yeah. Okay, anyways, I don't know to picking up mayonnaise. But I don't know, but I don't feel the word feeling bad, man. Tosh, maybe you need to break it down for me because
but I just did like that. Like for me to buy that mayonnaise,
felt bad.
I felt bad because it was like, I don't know, man. They made me feel like buying Croissant Blackwell is taking from the poor or something. Kind of. Oh. It's a thing of you feel bad for something, and it's not only like that. Because
yes,
Croissant Blackwell.
Yeah. Yeah. So you rather orege omu cheap so that
cheap, and then I don't know, kind of stuff. So it's feeling bad.
Yeah,
it's feeling bad.
Cause ka hopola that the time ke nna go kerekeng ya teng jo ba rata o tlisa cabbage mona le fish mona
Joanna 14 every day.
Every day mona. I don't know.
Anyway.
Maybe you're right, but I don't feel like we got to feel bad. We won't rejoice in the Lord. Now my saying is let's rejoice in the Lord. Yeah. Rejoice in your giving, rejoice in your dancing, rejoice in your saving, rejoice when you worship. Just rejoice. Rejoice when you're helping people. Yeah. Rejoice when you are not helping people, because not everyone is sent to you so that you can help them. So sometimes if a Christian brother or a Christian sister o tla mo wena a re kopela 50 rand ona le yona and then o tlo ra onya ko mo fa rejoice or ra ke na yona. No, don't get me wrong.
Rejoice.
Yeah, rejoice because you don't have to feel bad, because Mufa will feel bad, and then where's the blessing in that?
Yeah.
So I think if Usamufa it's even way better because o tla kopana le someone I'm for 200 wena mo timile 50 rand. Think about it.
Yeah.
So that is me, dog. Knowledge galore.
Although right.
Although ke nyaka ba rong the entire service.
Today re shutile mshiu. I think na go ya hire saya mmereko.
Hey, but I feel like we were rushing it, man. Guys, we're gonna increase into 1 hour like very soon. Or 1 hour is still too much. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that's how we wrap it up. See you on the next one. We are RTG Gizamale Mete.
Mushimano push back rich bar kankani kamoreva.
Yeah. The church. Remember, we are RTG. We said we are what? Unfiltered church. Removing the facade and continuing to love Jesus. Peace out. Love you.